Hi there, this is Dr. Steve Eckberg with the Church of Cosmology and Cognition, and today we are going to talk about cognition, the big word that everyone's been wondering about. Cosmology, you can Google it, it's pretty simple. It's everything from the beginning of the universe until now. Think evolutionary terms, you should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. Cognition, there's a lot of debate, and I'm not going to be one of those people or one of those reverends that is going to blow smoke up your ass. So here it is. This is how easy it is to understand. When you wake up from a nap and you realize you're awake, guess what? You've got cognition. You've got self-awareness. You understand that you exist in a reality and that you can do things in there. That's all it is. At the very beginning, going back eons and eons, when cosmology and cognition came together at the one pinnacle point, an entity realized that they were self-aware. That was it. Did they have a body? No. Did they have a mind? Not in the way that you and I have a brain right now. They had cognition. They had self-awareness. They had the ability to think. They had the ability to experience. Think of this. They saw the first two atoms come together. They saw the cosmos be built. And through millennia after millennia after millennia, and yes, this church does believe in parallel dimensions and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff, some people might say. But it's based in reality, quantum physics. Look it up, it's real. It's called Stephen Hawking's. It's a genius. So cognition is just self-awareness. Now let's be honest. The other day we talked about gods. We don't have one. Our cognition, our first self-awareness, is not a God. It has simply, and I use the word it because it is gender neutral. It has the ability to just be. Now, what does that mean, the ability to just be? It has the ability to think without the encumbrances of this flesh. So it is not stuck in one place and one time. If you understand anything about quantum physics, there are multiple dimensions going on right beside us. Infinite possibilities. What I'm doing right now at this exact moment, in another parallel dimension, I could be a green donkey sitting on a cloud singing Kumbaya. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it is. And we're not gonna lie to you. We're straightforward. We do not believe that you can obtain godlyhood. What we do believe is that through study and through other paths that we'll go into later on, you can find kernels of truth that the first cognition was able to leave behind. And when you find that kernel, you'll have an epiphany that you'll never forget. And once you find your first one, your life will never ever be the same. So now, do I, as a person, lie? Of course I do. I'm human. I am trapped in this mortal coil. I said I'd never lie to you. We'll give you full transparency. Do I make mistakes? Do I mess up? Do I have errors? Of course I do. Yesterday's video said, don't worry about it. It's okay to mess up. And I use the word messed up because this is YouTube and some kids may be watching. But you have to understand, You do not need to ask for forgiveness. I don't need to ask for forgiveness for myself. I don't need to ask an extra entity. Now, if that makes some people upset, well, I'm sorry. We base our principle off this. Very simple. It already happened. If I stole an apple from the store, okay, there could be repercussions, right? Could get a fine, petty theft, might spend a night in jail, okay? There are always going to be actions because of the law of cause and effect. So if there's already a law out there, why should I spend time worrying about what other people think and worrying about what I've done? It's pointless. Do you think the first cognition sits there and goes, boy, I really shouldn't have gone to Venus today because Uranus is much warmer? No, that's not the way it works. The way it works is that you stay true to yourself. You stay true to the people you have in your life. And most importantly, you stay true to a pathway to find kernels of truth so that you can understand and finally meet the first cognition. Now, tomorrow, we're going to talk about light bringers. And oh boy, is that one going to be an interesting one. So, if you want to understand, the reason I'm laughing is because I know what light bringers are, and it's the first pathway that people can follow to obtain kernels of truth, which I call them. And oh boy, to try to unpack that is going to be a video that is going to set the world ablaze. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you tomorrow. This is Dr. Steve Ekberg, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.